Hello everyone, so I'm here browsing around on Coinmarketcap to see what's trending. They say that the trend is your friend, right? Let's browse around on here. So this is a ranking of the trending coins/tokens. So if you're heavy into crypto but you're not sure as to what this website is, what this website here is, maybe you've been living under a rock. I don't know for how long, but that really depends on you. It depends on you. But then again, we're not gonna know everything all at once. That's why it pays for you to DYOR. We do our own research. So I'm simply scrolling around here, figuring out what's the best investment at this time. But by the way, just because a particular token is trending doesn't mean that you should have FOMO. It doesn't mean that you should have fear of missing out. It doesn't mean that you should get all emotional and excited and jump into it right away. Right? It just simply pays to be observant, especially at this in times of uncertainty. But then again, there's a flip side where you're gonna want to look at this bear market as like a sale on cryptos, right? So you're gonna want to go like shopping for what you think will 10x in value. Of course, after having done your own research, right? So there are some coins/tokens here. There are some cryptos here that I've been looking at for a while. One of them is Yearn Finance. This one here seems to be fairly new. I've never heard about it before. But Solana is a good one. I also like Harmony. So there are quite a few on here that I would take seriously if I were you. This is another one here. So these are trending for various reasons, right? Tokens, coins trend for different reasons. Some trend because they have like a new phase of their launch coming out. Some might be launching DeFi wallets, trading wallets. I'm not talking about necessarily these that are on here, but certain cryptos launch their own wallets. And they launch like different phases of their project. Sometimes getting in a particular investor causes the price to spike. So it really depends on what the business model of a particular crypto is centered around. Let's check out gainers and losers section. Gainers and losers, right? So these are the top gainers versus the top losers. Let's scroll down. If you've been observing the market for a while as well, you might realize that some tokens have like similar names. So what really distinguishes these is the token symbol, the abbreviation that is used to represent that particular crypto. Whoa, a lot of these are fairly new as well. So just because a particular crypto is new and it does like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500% increase in 24 hours, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should just jump right in and invest. Because usually what happens if you do is that you're buying the top. So what happens is that by the time you buy the top, the crypto dumps, right? And it can be very, very devastating for some when they invest their last and at the top just to have it dump on them, like sometimes within a few minutes, within a few hours, right? But sometimes it pays to learn. And it happens to the best of people. It happens to the best of investors. Some persons, they might see a particular crypto. They do their research and they invest at the top. Not necessarily just based on emotion, but basically because for some other reason, they believe that the coin will increase further. And then all of a sudden the market dumps, right? So you have to be very, very careful as to how you actually do your research. You have to be careful on what signals to look for, where you're getting your information from. So as you can see here, quite a few here on this page. I'm gonna show you a particular token that I was paying attention to and how I was able to, or where I was able to benefit from it. So I'm going to head over to this app here, this website, and I'm already on the page for this particular token. As you can see here, the name is at the top here. So you can see the total supply. The market cap is over 8.2 million. So it still has potential. It has a lot of room for growth based on what I've seen. Let's look at the holders section. You can feel free to do your own research on this token as well. So there are over 3,200 holders. I'm not sure how many of those are active though. And as you can see here, there's a fairly even distribution amongst most of its members. But what I want to show you is the chart. So here's the chart. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to expand. I'm going to click on here. So this is the chart. So I'm going to show you where I actually got in. So we're in June here on the chart. I'm going to have to scroll back to April when I got in. Just bear with me here. Actually, I'm going to show you when this token got listed on this particular website. Right, so here I'm at May. I'm going back. So when we go back, we can actually see when this token got listed. This token got listed on this platform in November of last year, November 2021. I wanted to show you the start of when this token got listed. Right, so it was somewhere around here. Hold on, am I correct though? Let's see. Right, it was somewhere around here that they started their journey on this platform, on this website. This website tracks trading activities of cryptocurrencies, by the way. Right, so I didn't get in at this point. Where I got in was around this part in April. I'm scrolling through to find it. Oops, where is April? Right, I got in April. And what happened was there was a massive dump when I got in. So when it dumped, I was like, whoa, you know, this dump happened. And it was one of the first cryptos that I invested in heavily, right? But then the price started going back up, as you can see here. So it dumped here, and then it started going back up. It started going back up, and then it fluctuated. And then, no, I believe it dumped again, and it went back up, and I continued to hold. And then there was an airdrop. I think the airdrop took place somewhere here a little over a week later, in between this, between here and here. So I decided to take profits when it was going up here, right? I decided to take profits because I didn't want to make the mistake of not cashing out when I should have. Right, so that caused, so the persons who took profits, after that, what happened is that the price went down. The price went down to about here, I believe. And from ever since I've been holding, so I've been holding up until this point for the past, that was like 2 months ago that happened. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a basic assessment as to how it is that I do my calculations. Stay tuned for further updates, right? I'm going to be doing more videos like this where necessary. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the notification bell. I will see you in the next video.